Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil. A truly great anthem. Now, can they do better? Plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rüdiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. João Pedro. Adeyemi. Musiala. João Pedro. That's a promising position. Musiala. Closing in on goal. Stiller. Adeyemi. Neymar's cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Carlos Augusto. That has ended up in no man's land. Bruno Guimarães. And it's Danilo. Danilo ventures forward. And it's Joelinton. Brazil have had the ball in promising areas, but nothing to show for it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. No, that was never going to make it. More and more pressure on the ball here. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Raum bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's shifting through the gears here. That's going right the way across. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Neymar. Still goalless at the moment. And back to the keeper. Tar. Adeyemi. That has not gone well. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an approach. Well, Pedro! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Brazil with the corner. They're first. There's the clearance. Germany have the chance to go the other way. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's been shifted off it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Looking for the run.
Well, at least they acknowledged the effort.
Bruno Guimarães. Now Carlos Augusto. And he goes cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
There's a sharp little ball here. Now it's João Pedro. He's having a pop! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And Brazil take the lead.
The goal scorer for Brazil.
He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Raum looking to receive it in space. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Neymar. Adeyemi. Musiala. And it's Rüdiger. Tar. Not destined for the flank. Tar makes the interception. Adeyemi. Musiala. Adeyemi. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get onto this? He's got away. It's out for a goal kick. Oh, this looks sharp. Savinho. Now it's Joelinton. Raum. And it's Wirtz. Here's Tar. Adeyemi. Musiala. Adeyemi has the space to scheme. Oh no, what has happened here? João Pedro has found the net here, of course.
Brazil really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Raum. And it's Wirtz. He's found a way through. Half-time getting close now. Now it's Neymar. Kimmich. To Musiala. Adeyemi. Now it's João Pedro. Kimmich. And Adeyemi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Wirtz. The message is clear, none shall pass.
There will be
Lucas
1
Perry.
minute added time.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. We are into overtime. Stiller. He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's burst through. Havertz receives it in and shoots. It's a goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The goal scorer for Germany.
Pressure, more pressure. He feels none of it.
Havertz demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And that is indeed the final act. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure?
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
Brazil get the second half going. Now it's João Pedro. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Musiala. And it's Tar. Rüdiger. Andrick. And he's gone searching crossfield. Now it's João Pedro. Just about within shooting range. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Brazil have their second corner now. Stiller is there and he can get that clear. Has a look and place it forward. And now they can spring out of defence. No, he's not getting past him there. Wirtz. Can he get on the end of this? Carlos Augusto clears. That has been cut short. Kimmich for Andrick. Stiller. Now it's Havertz. Carlos Augusto. Gently done. Well, nicely intercepted. Musiala. Now it's João Pedro. Musiala, who does have an assist to his name. Andrić. Havertz. Tries to pass it through. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Oh no, this does not look good. Sabinho, and he's had a shot! Boy, he struck that clean. Corner number 3 coming up. Andrić gets it away. Brazil get their 4th corner. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he's gone looking for safety. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Tar. Stiller. Engages and forces him off the ball. Driving forward. Tar. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Musiala.
Oh, great feet, that.
It's a good foot in there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Douglas Luiz. João Pedro. Stiller. Now it's Havertz. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Spread out to the left. Wirtz is wide and looking to get onto this. Havertz! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, great low ball in.
Well, the quality of the supply has been acknowledged. Shame, that's when the quality ended.
Rüdiger. Tar. And it's Rüdiger. Rüdiger. Front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's João Pedro. Musiala defending his corner. Stiller has got himself a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, and I think the ref has just reminded him that he'd been warned earlier.
Rüdiger and Stiller. Musiala and Raum. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Musiala. Can he get it through? Wirtz looking to receive it in space. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Substitution for Germany, number 13, Adeyemi. Coming on to replace him is number 20, Serge Gnabry. Substitution in progress.
And he opts to go forward. That has been slung wide. Decent chance! Goal, Germany! And the comeback is complete. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Brazil really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And now he has two. Germany with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Into the last quarter of an hour. Tries one from range. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Brazil really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Havertz. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gnabry. Musiala. Gnabry. Rüdiger. It's not an especially good pass, that. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And it's Andrich. Now it's Havertz. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Pedro. Oh, good spread. Savinho. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Brazil very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Mittelstädt, number 25, Hapovic.
And it's Stiller. Just 5 minutes left. Great defending, strong and determined. Stiller. Aimed beyond the defence. Played in. Terrific effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Gnabry. Carlos Augusto was in no mood for any of that. Pedro. Bruno Guimarães. That's a good ball out wide.
Brazil really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Mittelstädt. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Danilo. Rüdiger. Germany clearly now in lead. And that will be the final act. Brazil illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably